Hello, how's it going? I just want to preface this by saying I am using a new mic, so if there's any audio stuff, let me know immediately so I can fix it. Okay, let's get started here. That's all set to go. Actually, let's use. Yep. This is our Adventure Guild. It is a management game with strategy and yeah, it's just you're managing your guild. You have to manage your parties, their happiness. You have to keep the guild funded, and hopefully not kill anyone. I have played the first couple of quests just to get a feel for the game, but other than that, I am going into the rest of it completely blind. I am going to skip the tutorial because again, I have done it, and there's really nothing that isn't going to be shown in the first couple quests. Start out, dear friend, it has been a long time, hasn't it? I always thought about writing you, but I've never found the courage to do so. How ironic that my very first letter to you would also be my last, because by the time you receive this letter, I will already be dead. Friend, I have a favor I want to ask of you. It concerns the Adventure Guild. It has been difficult these last couple of years. Shame me to admit that we have been struggling, and I'm afraid of what will become of the guild now that I am gone. I fear that without the right leadership, it will cease to exist. That's why I want you to become the new guild master. I know that this might be selfish of me to ask this of you, but I ask you as your friend, as someone who considered you family. Please don't let her dream die. Fran. Alright. This is my name. Let's put this. Skarn, of course. This is who I am. This is Viola, my friend's wife. She and I have an agreement. We can't stand each other. So you really came back, Skarn. Viola, I see you're still here. I was sure by now that you'd already be back in your swamp hut and brewing some children in an iron cauldron. Charming as ever, I see. I guess the only thing that grew older is your exterior. I still can't believe you will become the new guildmaster. What was my husband thinking? It's like a nightmare. You can help me get rid of mine by going back to the underworld you call home. And just leave the guild, which my husband has spent his life to raise, to somebody who I'm sure has done nothing worthwhile in the last 10 years. I think not. You wanna go, bitch? Try me. And then Falcon comes in. Well, there you two. We're here to greet the new guildmaster, not start a fight. And who are you? Hello, guildmaster. I'm Falcon, one of the instructors of the Adventuring Guild. I was asked by Fiola here to accompany her in this meeting, saying that it would be troublesome if the two of you were alone. But I didn't quite expect this. Skarn and I share a history. Skarn was a friend of my late husband, but the two of us never saw eye to eye. And I was too afraid that your gaze would turn me to stone. Wouldn't that be wonderful, besides, of course, from the ugly statue that would spoil the landscape? No need to underline your relationship before me. Don't we actually have more important matters to discuss? For example, welcoming the new guildmaster of the Adventuring Guild. Congratulations. Although I have to admit, this won't be an easy position to be in. Fran's letter slightly hinted at it. How bad is it? I don't know how much you have heard, but the Adventurer Guild has been going downhill for some time now. We lost most of our reputation and contacts. All of our seasoned adventurers have left us, and there is not much gold left to keep the guild going. Honestly, it's a mess. That does sound bad. That's why you're here. The former guildmaster was certain that you could bring the Adventure Guild back on its feet. Do you need a rundown of how the guild works? No need. I prepared myself and I should be able to handle things from here. I expect nothing less from the person chosen by the former guildmaster. The guild is officially in your hands now. Alright, who... I think you get the same class. Like, each person is the same class. You're starting 3 adventurers, but their traits and appearances different each time. So we have a defender, rank copper, that's the base rank, healthy body, and then their traits give different buffs or debuffs depending on what they are. Their main attributes go up as they level up. There's a specific chance that they'll go up by 1 or eventually more than 1 later on. You can really micromanage this. I really don't. I just pay attention to attributes, because that's really what affects any skill checks when you're out on quests. You have your resistances, empowerment, armor penetration, and this is your attribute growth. So each time that Leon levels up, they'll have a 75% chance to get a +1 bonus to strength. And then in the case of like endurance, it will always go up by 1 each time that Leon levels up, with a certain chance. From what I've seen, it's not like a 20% chance. There's some calculation that the game does that determines whether or not they'll get 2 points instead of 1. HP is, of course, health. SP is like your energy. A lot of your more unique, more special actions in combat will take SP, and then bravery determines when a character's health falls below a certain point, they'll start to lose bravery, and if it does fall below 0, they might not die. They might survive on like 1 or 2 HP, but then their bravery will go down, and they might actually like get very severe debuffs because they've been so close to death. So you have rank, pure, copper. Defender is their class, and you can also set a class goal, so as their attributes level up, eventually you'll be able to choose a new, better class for them. Starting out, there's warriors, defenders, priests, archers, rogues, and mages. Then at the veteran level, there's knights, guardians, bishops, rangers, assassins, and high mages. And there's a tier above that as well. So of course for a defender, the next logical step is a guardian, which requires a 10 in strength and 12 in endurance. We'll set that as the class goal. And now every single time that Leon levels up, there will be a little reminder like, hey, this is what you're looking for in their attribute growth. And they have little achievements, and then as you actually get little bonuses depending on which achievement you get. Some are a lot harder to do than others. So Leon has the traits healthy body, endurance growth plus 30, and then plus 1 to their endurance. He is also boring. And he has no charisma and has more likely to have negative relationship events with other characters, as well as nimble, which gives a plus 5 to dodge and plus 30 dexterity growth. So going into relationships, we haven't done anything yet, but as the days go on, characters will interact with each other, and their relations will naturally improve as they go on quests with each other, but there's also events that will lead them to like or dislike each other. Leon, we also have a mage, Aurora, who is an alcoholic. Also is very smart, intelligence growth and intelligence, and scared of fire. So clearly they are not going to be a fire mage. Wow, that is a bad... It's quite a mixed set for a mage. I'll set a class goal regardless. And then we have a rogue, which seems to be the best spread of the two. Brave, which has more willpower and bravery. Humble, which kind of cancels out the willpower, but also gives a plus 32 wisdom. So we have a net plus 10 to willpower and plus 30 to wisdom growth. And then, wow. Beast upbringing, plus 1 dexterity, plus 1 willpower, plus 3 to crit, and plus 30 to dex growth. So let me go to their attribute growth. That is insane for a level 1. Yeah, we need to make sure you, you're happy. There's various things you can do, and you see there's their moods. As their adventure rank goes up, they'll expect more and more from the guild. So sometimes it's best to not level them up until you're ready to accommodate for their needs. The tavern, we can get new adventures, and there's always people to talk to, no matter where you go. Right now, I'm looking for a bishop, to be honest. Because what's a party without a healer? Details. Priests need intelligence and wisdom, I believe, but they also have good willpower. Endurance growth, willpower, optimist is good. You'd be a good knight. Same with you. Educated is excellent for any spellcaster. Though I think I prefer the other one. I may wait a day and see. Or no, it's by a week, so I may wait a week and see who else comes in. Yeah, looking at this, I don't think they're... Oh. Hot-blooded, but pessimistic. Sadist, death wish. I've been burned a couple times by death wish. Especially for your backline, your rangers, your mages. If that minus 25 death resist can really make or break your team. Of course, there's the memorial. As adventures pass, they'll be remembered here. The merchant. This guy's funny. Mekan. Hello, Guildmaster. How can I be of service? So how old are you? After 2 millennia, I stopped counting. What's your real name? It's a word that cannot be pronounced in any known language. Are you human? If I were, would I be wearing all these clothes and cover up my skin? Was any of that remotely true? No. Good talking to you, Guildmaster. Anything else you would like to say, Guildmaster? that will be all. Reminds me of a friend, Terry. It's basically his response whenever you ask him anything. Like that. There's blacksmith. And your training ground. This is where people will learn their skills and improve as adventurers. So at the moment we have an upkeep of 60 coins because we only have to worry about our 3 adventures. I will turn you off. Our inventory, we have health potions, mana potions, a shovel, and an uncommon chest key. So now we can actually take a quest. There are some to collect items, one that requires us to explore a certain percentage of the map, and then later on there will be quests like defend areas and hunt down specific creatures, stuff like that. But for now it's a lot of fetch quest and exploring areas. Each one might have a location modifier, like this one is full of traps. This one has a lot of gold, which right now that's really what we're looking for, is to get a nice little treasury going. And the earlier the better. So let's take this one. Right now we can only take 4 adventures, but we can have up to 6 later on. We will take everyone. And then we will buy the recommended supplies in case we do need to camp. Because no matter what, there's always going to be hostile, like, wolves and boars and stuff like that in your way. You have adventures in the front row or the back row. Less than a maximum of 4. Yeah, we only have 3. Alright, quest length short, recommended level 1, recommended supplies per adventure 2, location in a cave. Our goal is to explore 75% of the map. So you see these little highlighted, there's a trap here that we can try and disarm. You can also go down here, collect. You can see faintly a little goblin up there. I will try to avoid them. Every single tile you step on decreases your stamina by 5. And once that reaches 0 or below 5, then you'll either have to rest or your adventurers will become exhausted. You can use a shovel to remove the obstacle. Difficulty is 15, but our highest modifier is 6, so we'd only need to get a 9. Yeah, let's try and remove it by hand. And that's a nat 1 to start off. Okay. Yeah, let's use 10 bravery points to re-roll that. I think that's worth it. Um, if we had just accepted the nat 1, then we would have lost 100 stamina, but we would have cleared the rock anyway. There's other events where if you fail them, bad stuff can happen, your adventurers can get injured. But for obstacles, a lot of them are necessary to clear, so the game won't just lock you out of a quest. Now lockpick. Bring this up. We have a vial of acid and a ring of accuracy, which I think I'm going to put that. What kind of skills do you have? Yeah, throw a knife. I think I'm going to give that to you to start off. And then I'll swap it if I notice our mage is being a bit tough. I'm trying to avoid these little rock creatures. Yeah, they're searching for me. Alright, another success. Get some experience points. Let's use the shovel. There's a lot up here that we can forage. Difficulty 10, yeah, I think we can lockpick that. Nice. Jewelry, another vial of acid, and another ring of accuracy. We'll equip that on you. Go for another one. Nice. Warrior ring, +2 physical attack, and a ring of initiative. So we're getting a lot on this first quest. I will collect anything I can along the way. Lockpick. There we go. Ring of protection. Ring of clear mind. I don't think we need mind resistance right now, but we'll still keep it, and then I should put it on Leon, but the 2 physical attack and the initiative is actually quite nice. So I might give you a little something just to keep you safe on Aurora. And then now we complete the quest. Now we can continue exploring and leave at any time with the quest is completed. So we get the reward, or we can just go back now. I think I'll just go back now. I think we've seen all we really need to. Now everyone's ready for promotion. Alright. So now this top bar, that's our reputation. It has gone up a bit for successfully completing a quest. And we have a little notification down here. That's an event. Some will pop up in this right or this left bar is a report. Others will be specific to one of your buildings. So now we can promote, and they'll go to level 2. Their wage will increase by 10. And that's a good stat spread. Guardian needs strength and endurance. Yeah, I think that's good to take. Strength, which we need, and endurance, which we need. We got 1. Willpower is always good to have. And we even got a 50-50 for their dexterity. I think I'll take that. Now you're going to need intelligence and wisdom. We don't need... We got the 40% willpower. We don't really need dexterity. It's nice to have, though. Yeah, I think this is good enough. Now for you, you need willpower and dexterity. But your attribute growth is so good. Yeah, you'll be the one to get lucky. 1 on everything. Well, cannot get better than that. So yeah, now every one of them, their wages go up from 20 to 30, and it will continue to do so as they level up. And they all have the achievement for successfully completing a quest, so now they get +2 in accuracy. But now you see they now have a -10 to their mode because they just went on a quest, so now they want to rest. I don't think they're going to get rest, to be honest. I can be a cruel guildmaster or a very nice one. But the starting adventures, I think I'll work them a bit. Now we can get them new skill points. And training them does cost gold. Increases block by 10. Could get some new skills. Second win for a defender is nice. Accuracy training and Pathfinder is nice as well. Increasing SP. Defenders do go through SP a lot for blocking. But I think I will just take the passive block by 10. Back. Now what can you learn? Some utility spells. Spell penetration, in case we want to build her to be more offensive. accuracy by 10, you know, because she only has a 3 in dexterity. That would really help out Pathfinder. I think I'll take the accuracy training. Lastly, for Emma, Shadow Step has so much potential, but sometimes it's only for a niche, like, there are so little times where you actually want to separate your rogue that far from your party. Underdog enemies will no longer get bonus hit chance for each of their allies surrounding this unit. Then, of course, adventure training. I think the play is to increase the crit. Now then, let's see what you want. Tavi, apparently another group of travelers has encountered, quote, her. So after 2 weeks, it's still happening. I guess I have no choice but just tell Skarn about it. Tell me about what? Just when I mention you, it's like speaking of the devil. Now that you're here, you should know that there have been a few incidents close to the guild. What kind of incidents? Lately, some of the travelers who visited the tavern have been talking about seeing a strange girl in the nearby forest. The story always goes like this. They first hear a maniacal laughter in the forest, and those who are brave enough will then start to look for the source. When they find the source, it would always turn out to be a girl with blue hair. When they tried to approach the girl, they would always pass out for some mysterious reason. Kind of sounds like a ghost story. Please don't let it be the ghost of a little girl. Be too depressing. It is. Until now, travelers have regained their consciousness on the road and were unharmed, so it might be harmless. Still, it might be a good idea to send some adventurers to investigate it as an assignment. If you don't have any adventures available, hire more in the tavern. Does sound like a good idea, despite it coming from you. So now we have assignments. Sometimes, or some days, there won't be any quest to take, but there may be assignments that we can take. For now, let's see if I missed any good adventures. Quick, good dex, good endurance and physical resistance, and intelligence. Yeah, you're decent. I'll come back to you. What are you? Rogue. cowardly, which doesn't go with willpower. That's going to be a big pass. A lot of pessimists. You're decent, though, I think. Yeah, let's recruit you. And maybe we can send you out on this assignment. Here we have the success chance. This is a story, or at the beginning story assignment, so of course 100% chance to succeed, no chance of getting injured, and what the hit to their mood is going to be after they complete it, and the number of days. Then I'll also send you out. Let's see. No, I think I'll actually recruit you. Now I think we should go to the blacksmith. See, we can't get any of the fine gear because we don't have a lot of materials. Now, yeah. We stop by the merchant, because chances are we're going to see combat in the next encounter, and then I'll take another mana potion. Actually sell. Ring of Clear Minds are surprisingly common, so I think I'll sell that. For now, we just have normal quests. There's Rainbow Flower. Occasion modifier, weak enemies. Rich in resources, that's kind of what we want. Yeah. Let's go. Caves are going to give us a lot of ore, but kind of want... I might just go for the forest. Take an antidote. All my potions. And yeah, a key. Let's take our supplies, +2. here we are in the forest. Hey, there's already one over here. But there's some bandits over there. And know who that is, but we're fighting them. So now we're in combat. There is a procedurally generated grid, and there's chances, like here, standing on this little hobble will increase the range of range skills by 1 and accuracy by 10 for anyone standing there. Here we have some hunters, 20 health. Now what can you do? Cleave and then poison weapon, that's why we took the antidotes. You just need to be careful. Move you forward. Let's see, can we take a long shot? Nope, not quite. But at least now we can fire anyone who tries to go up there for extra range. So now we took 3 damage, but resisted poison. Now then, you could shoot, take a long shot at one of the guys back here. I think we should take an aim shot. Yep, good chance to hit. We're going to do a lot of damage. There we go. 11 damage to you. You're gonna come and attack. Yep, now you're poisoned. Now, it might be best. There we go. Kind of block off this area. That way, if you do want to go, you have to go around. Now what I can do is move you forward. Now you can't get to our ranger. And I should be able to finish you off. There we go. That's one. Cleave. More poison. .75% chance. It's a bit more than I want it. Yeah, everything's gonna be... You know what? I can hit you for a good chance to hit. A lot of damage too. Quite a bit. Got the low roll. Now, use my extra point to block. Artery strike. It's good damage. Got the crit and the bleed. Now we have an action to move. Now, you know, let's finish you off. miss. Because of course, why wouldn't we? We hit the target. In what world would we want to hit the people attacking us? There we go. Take all. Put some coins there. Yeah, it's basically free experience there. Some lockpicks. Ours now. Minor ring of lethality. A minor mana ring. Hey, you have good crit. Let's give you even more. More hunters, but also let's see if we can sneak by. Oh, we are. Yeah, that was gonna happen regardless. See now we have some bushes to hide in if we want. What are you? Okay, an archer. I want to move up, but let's just move up one, stay out of range. Yeah. Then I might be able to throw. Yeah. Let's go for a Hail Mary. We'll wrap around. You go there, 90% chance to hit. Come on. Resist the bleed. I'll move you up. Gonna block. Then shield bash. And your turn. You're gonna move up. Nice. Nice block. You really hit that 35% chance, but I can't hit an 80. Let's put some pressure on that archer. Alright, got the nice crit. more poison. Unfortunately, we do not have a cleric yet. But we do have you cornered. So goodbye. There we go. Nice high roll. Now, where could this last one be? Oh, man. Alright. Wolf, you're going to take a healing pot. Can I kind of bait you out of there? It's not worth it. Let's just take you head on and hope it all works out. Just 3. Oh, you guys aren't bad. Usually there's one, like, elite enemy on each quest. So I thought the wolves would have been it. You have no SP left. Nice. I wish I saw that earlier. You can't move diagonal, so this is free if I can hit it. I don't. Nice job. Another miss. Nice. Great going. See, we're really... I mean, I guess it's okay if our tank can just take hit after hit. Alright. Jeez. How much endurance do you have? Obviously not a lot. Move around. Come out of the shadows. 8%. Nice sneak attack. Yeah, they're going last in the turn order, so intercept. Nice. You can move back now. I don't want you getting any more hurt. You're the good one. Another... You have not hit a single shot this round. Alright, you want to go 0 for 4? No. Let's see. Yeah, heal you up. Thank you, Leon, for being the only competent one in this entire party. Alright. Hide's good. Can use the other stuff for potions eventually. Could take the event. Let's do it. Great. On their way, the party stumbles upon a great number of footprints indicating a chase. From what they can tell, someone was trying to run away from dire wolves. I think we found them. A lot of dire wolves, well, maybe not all of them. Might be possible to track them down and try and help whoever was being chased if they were still alive. But considering the amount of footprints the wolves have left behind, the party could put themselves in danger with that choice. It wouldn't be an easy fight. I think we're done. Yeah. The party decided to leave whoever was running for his life to their fate. There was no guarantee anyway that they would still be alive when they arrived. Perhaps they were even already dead. There was also the possibility that it was a bandit or some other kind of person who had it coming, and so the party continued on their way, telling themselves any excuse they could think of. There we go. Another successful quest. Alright. More ready for promotion. I have a specific quest I would like you to see. Is that so? You could have just put it on the pile with the other quests. I was worried you might overlook it because the rewards for it aren't much. It's from an old couple who can't afford much. What's the quest about? They're missing their son. Their son has recently decided to become an adventurer, one that is an affiliate with the Adventure Guild. I said that they lost contact with him after he accepted his first quest. That doesn't bode well. Now they're asking us to find him. They're clinging to the hope that he is still alive. I'll think about it. Isn't that some sort of curse? know I'm always saying you're a witch, but that was just to insult you. Do I have to think of something else now? I was trying to thank you. What? That's it, I'm out of here. Alright, so now we have a story quest, and if my memory serves me right, this one is timed. So now we have depressed adventurers because they're being overworked. Wow. Yeah, willpower and dex. Dex, willpower, yeah. That will be quite nice. Now you... Depressive... Yeah, so you're done after one quest. I think that's as good as we're gonna get, to be honest. Alright. Now our adventurers out on the assignment came back. Somebody wants to talk to you. Who is this? Damn it. How often do I have to tell you that's not how you shoot an arrow? I'm sorry, ma'am. Hold it like this. Now try it again. Yes. The arrow missed the target by a mile. Are you trying to piss me off? No, ma'am. Do you like kittens? What? I said, do you like kittens, damn it? Yes, very much so. Then maybe just get a whole bunch of them and put them everywhere but the targets. Maybe that will motivate you to hit the damn target. No. There. I think this is enough training for today. How about we just call it a day and continue tomorrow? Yes, thank you, sir. Look how fast you can run when it's not laps around the field. Astrid, how often have I told you that it would be better if you were just a little bit nicer to the adventurers? I think I was perfectly reasonable. Really? The whole kitten thing was reasonable? Did you even hear yourself? Falcon, Guildmaster. You saw all that, huh? Pretty much. I don't think you two have met yet, Guildmaster. Let me introduce you to Astrid, the archer instructor. Astrid, this is the new Guildmaster of the Adventure Guild. Are you also here to tell me how to do my job? Normally I wouldn't. But I do think threatening to take kittens as hostages goes a bit too far. Fine, I won't take kittens as hostages. I would have never thought something like that was even on the table. every tile higher than your target, increase your damage by 10%, max of 50%. Take shadow training, dodge, and underdog. I mean, I think you need the accuracy, apparently. And I wanted to check how... I actually wanted to check how... Yeah, you have a 7 in dex. You have no excuse. You have no excuse for missing 3 times in a row. Mhm. Assignments in process. 1 day remaining. Alright, everyone's unhappy. Let's see what we can do. We can either pay you a bonus, which I really... No. Do not dismiss. We can either pay them a bonus, which I don't really want to do, or buy them a drink. So you see now, adventurers are wounded, and that's based on how many times they got hit in combat in their last quest. And it recovers very slowly unless you go to the church to heal. But if you heal them that way, it is very painful and causes them to be unhappy even more so. But you know, I think we can end the day and then a lot of experience, not a lot of gold, but we have enough to cover our expenses. So let's end the day. The adventurers found the person disturbing the roads, and it turned out to be just a normal girl. Unsure what to do with the adventure, the adventurers have brought her with them back to the guild. Maybe talking to the girl will shed some light into what she was doing. Now you are ready to level up, but set your class goal, and then I think I forgot to with you as well. I want you to be willpower, dex, strength, and dex. It's gonna be rough to get your strength up with a 50-50 chance. now I think we can level you up. I think I might re-roll that to see if I can get a +2 on any of them. Or maybe even some dexterity. Maybe we'll get lucky with some willpower. 1, 1. Yeah, it's better. If it's a free reroll, why not take it? But you see now the adventurers are starting to develop some relationships. +5 because they completed a quest together. And that'll go up and down as time passes. Let's see. Your training doesn't really start until level 4. So now it's just fundamentals. Second wind is nice. Some battle tactics, yeah. You never know, it may save your life one day. I've always said that reading is fundamental. Sorry, bad joke. Yeah. Now, what do you want? Skarn, Viola. The mood turned cold all of a sudden. I heard the adventurers have found our ghost. They did, she's over there. Are you... Sorry, this is all I have, I swear. Take it and let me leave, please. She's been like this ever since we got her here. Guess this is what happens when kids have to spend too much time around you. They instinctively realize that you're actually a child eating witch. That it was your ugly mug that made her scared for her life. You know as well as I do that I'm at least an 8 out of 10. Yeah. Maybe on a curve. Maybe on a curve. At least I'm not trying to hide my age behind makeup. What? Don't act like that. I'm pretty sure everyone knows about it. Take that back. Make me... Just wanted to say that you're scaring the girl. It's hiding under the table. Are you going to sell me off now? What? Of course not. Your adventurers, are you not? What do you think adventurers are? A different word for bandits. Well, you know what? I can fulfill that if you want. You want us to be bandits? Fine. Give me your money. I'll take the bag too. Really? Really? So adventurers aren't bad guys. I mean, if you want me to be. If you disregard the person here amongst us. Among us. You stay out of this. True, most of the rumors about them are greatly exaggerated. They aren't highwaymen, so there's nothing to be afraid of. No, it's fine, you can be afraid. It's a relief. I really thought I was in hot water this time. I'm really sorry about my behavior. My mother used to warn me about adventures. Catherine? No, it's fine. Maybe it's true. She would always tell me about how adventurers would always keep trespassing into her house and take things that aren't theirs, or how they would always respond with violence to everything. Yeah. If those stories weren't true after all. Let's not burst the bubble. Anyway, the reason the adventurers brought you here was that someone has been causing a disturbance very close to the Adventure Guild. I guess that was you, right? I'm sorry, I didn't want to cause a commotion, but I was scared of bandits, so whenever someone approached me, I put them to sleep with one of my potions. Potions, now that I look at you, are you by any chance an alchemist? That's right, Emily is the name. From a family that has been producing respectable alchemists for centuries now. Or at least that's what my parents always said. See, then I only have one question left. What were you doing alone in the nearby woods? From what I heard, you've probably been roaming there for weeks now. Truth is, I'm searching for something I believe is hidden somewhere here. What would that be? It's a rare plant, something I've been looking for a very long time now. God, the translation on this. Sometimes. Been wandering through the woods for weeks now just to find a plant. Don't you know how dangerous the forest is, especially when you're going alone? I know, but I still need to search for it. Then how about you try to look for it from here? It would be safer than just wandering around the forest on your own. And if you want to look for that plant, we can have at least some adventurers escort you to keep you safe. But I really don't have that much money to pay for lodging and protection. And why don't you work for us instead? Yes, child labor. Didn't you say yourself that you're an alchemist? As it happens, we do need an alchemist, and we also have a building you can move into. Child indentured servitude? This, you can be nice to someone. So how about it? If you want, you can stay with us, and we will help you with your search. In exchange, you work for us as an alchemist, and make some potions for our adventures. What do you say? Of course, I'll accept. Thank you very much. Alright, welcome to the Adventure Guild, Emily. There we go. Now we have our alchemist. Alright, stock should be resetting tomorrow. We also pay rent tomorrow. Oh, hello, Guildmaster. Hello, Emily. I was just wondering how you're fitting in. Everything is great here. This place is much bigger than the workstations I've usually worked with, and there are a lot of ingredients here I can't wait to try out. Best of all, I can finally sleep on a bed again. You don't really exactly look like the adventurous type. Have you really been living the last few weeks on your own in the forest? It wasn't as bad as you might think. I'm fully capable of surviving on my own in the wilderness. After all, I'm an alchemist and there's a potion for every situation. If there was any danger, I could easily use one of my potions to get away. If I got sick, there's also a potion I can use to nurse back to health. If I was hungry or thirsty, I would just drink a potion. If I couldn't sleep because of the ground, I'd just drink a potion to put myself to sleep. I have that same philosophy with rum. Alright, so Leon is pretty much out for the foreseeable future. I may have to buy everyone a drink just to keep them happy. Yeah, that'll be worth it. Now we just end the week. New week. McCann has returned with fresh supplies and new wares, and the adventurers have been paid what they were due, and new adventurers have arrived in the tavern. Let's see what we have here. No strength, rational. Wow, look at this sorry bunch. Couple of mages, maybe. Healthy body, sure. Lucky, why not? Greedy, wages increased by 50. Find 20% more loot during quests. You might just be our guy that we use right now. Because I really don't want to go into this quest without a healer. Unless we can get a lot of potions. Only 2. It's not enough. Fire bombs are decent. May take one of those just in case. Blacksmith, is there anything we can get? Doesn't look like it. Hide armor. What's the upgrade to that? Nothing. Actually, it's probably the leather armor. For only 200 coins, I think that's worth it. And we can put that on you. Yeah, that's better. Trying to see. I think we can. Yeah, I think you're ready to take on this quest. Because we definitely can't send Leon in, as much as I really want to have a tank. You may have to serve as plan B for a bit. Recommended level 2 to 3. Take all of our healing, all of our mana. Some antidote. Firebomb. And a key. Take Emma, Crawford, Kiera, Aurora. That's a full team. Swap you out. I want you front and center. Oop. Take some supplies. Now we begin. Party came across a lonely camp. From the state, they could tell that it had been left alone for several days now. Overseeing, there were still several camping supplies and belongings laying around. The owner probably didn't intend to leave the camp for too long. The party wondered if this might be the camp of the missing person they're searching for. Look for clues. There we go. The party looked around and saw if they could find anything that could identify the owner of the camp and where they might be. Much of the things they found in the tent suggested that the owner, in fact, was an adventurer, or at least someone who was somewhat experienced in living outdoors. It was likely now that this was the person they were looking for. Aurora was able to find some tracks leading away from the camp. If they follow these tracks, they might find out what happened to the missing son. The party wondered what they should do next. Let's see what we can find. Yeah, supplies and bandages. Oh, geez. Level 5. Hmm. You have a lot of movement speed. Ooh, that missed. You get back. Chip some damage in there. You move forward. I think we should go all out. See if we can knock this leader out first. %, is the same, yeah. Nice. We're getting there. Oh boy. Ow. You are getting so lucky. Another earth. Spike. Now you move forward. Oof. Nice. could move you back. Or I could take a gamble that one of these two is going to have a turn before the bird bowl. Turn 3, yes, that's what we needed. Use on you. That's good. It's your turn. Ooh. Wow. Resisted the bleed, but now... Yeah, this is kind of why I wanted the tank. Let's move back. Another one. What'll block? Another power attack. Ow. E. Reuse attack. I'm worried about that bleeding. No. No, you don't. No, you don't. Actually, can I... This is stupid, but it'll keep her alive. Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to survive that debuff. Go for it. You still didn't. Oh, man. It's rough. Magic missile. There we go. Now you get in there. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. Not even a second wind or anything like that, just instantly gone. She had good stats too. That's quite the loss. Party had finally found the person they were looking for, matching the description they were given. "Who are you?" the young man asked weakly while holding his stomach. He was pale and it looked like he had trouble to just sit upright. The party told him that they were adventurers from the Adventure Guild, and that they were sent here to find him. He looked at his wounds, his face contorted in pain. Am I going to make it? It was clear the young man wasn't going to last long if his wounds were left untreated for much longer. Could maybe use a potion. Alright, we did have one left. After he drank the potion, his breathing became more stable and color finally returned to his face. He was still too weak on his own, so the party decided to carry him. I thought I was going to die here, the young man said, close to tears. Thank you very much. Yuan, hello, are you the guildmaster? That I am, and you are? My name is Elon, sir, or... also an adventurer, not for long. I'm actually the one who was saved by your adventurers not too long ago. Yep. I feel like I can guess why you're here, but why don't you ask me directly? I'd like to join the guild. After nearly dying last time, I realized that I underestimated the life of an adventurer, and that I still have much to learn. By joining the guild, I hope to become a better adventurer. My hunch was correct, so I know I shouldn't be saying this, but why? Most adventurers don't have much of a choice and end up as God, the translation. I don't think that's the same with you. You have a family that you can return to. I'll be returning to life as a farmer. Still die an ugly death like the one you just narrowly escaped. Yeah, kind of the one that just happened moments before we rescued you. You know, maybe take the time to grieve. You know, you lose one, you get one. Guess I won't be able to discourage you, so it might be better to let you join than let you wander off on your own. Does that mean, yeah, you're in? Thank you, Guildmaster, you won't regret it. Just try to stay alive. As unbelievable as it might seem, the guild seems to have improved their reputation a bit since you've taken over. Now that we have the necessary funds, there will be a need to invest those funds into improving the guild. Sound reasonable, and therefore slightly uncharacteristic of you. Did you have anything in mind? I'll send you some drafts. I think some of the others also had their own ideas. Day of Death 5. It's really quite unfortunate that we lost her. I think we can, oh wait, it's a +2. I don't think we can do better than that. That's decent. But we need strength, not intelligence, or not wisdom or intelligence. I think we need to reroll this one. That +2 though. Gotta reroll it. That's a lot better. That is so much better. Now everyone's a bit beat up except for you. Not that you really did much to help us. Let's see, your talented is good, and kind, wisdom growth, and you're a defender. It's excellent. Now we have a second defender. Can we get a rug back? Maybe? Alright. And with that, I think I will call this session here. I will save. Oop, new save. Yeah. And then go to main menu. Alright. Thank you, everyone who had joined. If there's anyone still here, thank you for showing up, hanging out. Feel free to give me a follow if you enjoy this. This will be a continuing series, and if you are watching this post live stream, again, feel free to give me a follow. Twitter, Rumble, and yeah, I may continue with this tomorrow. I may go on, do another episode of Running with Rifles. We shall see. Yeah, that's it for tonight. And I really enjoyed this. Thank you all for showing up, and I'll see you next time.